What lipstick to wear? Oh, well, purple. Hey YouTubers, this is Dominique from DLM Journey. I'm doing a quick video on how to get organized for nursing school. Just for some of you guys that are new to the channel, my name is Dominique and I'm a registered nurse at a medical surgical unit. Those of you who are not aware, I have a nursing blog. It's called www.dlmjourney.com, and if you guys are interested, I have so many articles there that are helpful for those who are just starting out or are nursing students, and I hope you guys find it enjoyable. I decided to do this quick video on how to get organized for nursing school because it was the #1 article that was getting a lot of views on my blog, and someone had emailed me and just told me to do a video on it, so here I am. Before we get started, I do want to point out that, as some of you guys may know, each nursing semester is divided into two classes, one for lecture and then one for clinical. Let's go ahead and get started with how to get organized for your lecture class first. #1 thing that I find very helpful is to get a big 3-inch binder that holds everything just for lecture. The binder that I used in nursing school, and it's a thick binder and it has dividers inside, and each divider will be labeled if you want to exam 1, exam 2, exam 3, and exam 4, or in your final. Within each of the dividers, since it's divided into exams, all of the topics that are in exam 1 will be under your first divider. For instance, if your first exam is on fluid and electrolytes, diabetes, cardiac, all of those topics, including your lectures, your own notes, and your PowerPoint presentations, will all be in that first divider. I know that we can actually print out so much material and it could take up a lot of space within your binder. So what I do is that after the first exam, I take out those papers and then I just put them to the side. Very first page, which I don't have it, but usually when you first open up the binder, I put the syllabus and the class schedule in the front so that it's easily accessible. At the end of the binder, I have just a insert for a folder where I can put extra sheets of paper and things like that. It's also helpful to have a small notebook at lecture, just because some things pop up in the middle of lecture that you weren't aware of, and it's nice to jot them down really quickly. Depending on what kind of person you are and your study habits, I like to use pens, different colored pens, different highlighters, different kind of sticky notes and page flags to use all over my notes, just to make it more fun. That are in different color or highlighted in different colors usually set off a trigger in our brain that that's something important. Using page flags and pens and all that stuff, it's very helpful to remember them. I'll show you guys pics of the notes that I used to do, but I used to type my notes in different colors and different fonts. A full tip is to get a bag strictly just for lecture. This prevents you from clumping up material for your clinical and putting it into your lecture bag. So this may be optional. I also prefer to either bring an iPad or a laptop to lecture. Some people like to save paper and ink because we print out so many things, and I think that bringing a laptop or an iPad to class is very, very helpful. To print out something, you can just pull it up in your iPad and there you go. Those are just some of the few things that I do to get organized for my lecture class. As far as clinical, it's not any different, but just the organization is different. So for clinical, I have a smaller binder, probably either 1/2 inch or 1-inch binder, where I have folders inside to hold all of my assessment sheets. So in clinical, you use assessment sheets, and you have a sheet for care plans and all these things that they give to you, and I make copies of them and then I put them in separate folders so that when I go to clinical, I can just get them out. I also use a clipboard to get all my papers ready in the morning, and it just holds everything together. I also have a small calculator with me at all times. I also have different books for everything. A pocketbook for my medications and drugs. I have a pocketbook for nursing care plans. I have the pocketbook for like whatever specialty we're in. So if the semester or the clinical is about on a medical surgical unit, I have a pocketbook for that. All of the things that I just listed for you or just said to you is all in one bag. At the end of the day, you will have a lecture bag and a clinical bag. Two should never be mixed. I experienced it before where I used to mix both lecture and clinical bags, and it was a struggle and it was too much to carry. As far as just general tips and tricks into how to get organized for both lecture and clinical, it's so important to plan your semester. I am a big planner person. I plan everything. I have planners for everything. This planner, whether you use an actual journal or a planner or your phone as a planner, you need to keep track of your exam dates and your due dates for everything. I mean, for those who still have a social life during nursing school, you can also plan all those into one planner. One last thing, and regardless of whether you're in lecture or clinical, it's so important to have pens, pencils, and a calculator ready for anything. Sure, you're doing your pharmacology as well, and then you're in clinical, you're also doing drug calculations. So it's important to have a calculator for both bags. Good to have extra pens and pencils because these are the number one things that we typically lose on a typical day. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions at all, please comment below. And if you are interested in other articles, please visit my blog. It's www.dlmjourney.com. And please give this video a thumbs up if you want some more nursing videos. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one. See you next time.